Christie.
Well, sure I know. How are you, Jackson?
Pretty good, pretty good.
You're all upset over some insurance problem.
Well, no, not really.
Now, don't tell me you called up just to pass the time of day and on the company's phone bill.
No, not that either.
Well, then?
Tell me, Johnny, did you ever hear of the Padre Island treasure?
I never even heard of Padre Island. Wait a minute.
Sure.
Are you talking about that long strip of sand and stuff out there in the Gulf?
That's it.
Runs down the coastline from Corpus almost all the way down to Mexico.
That's Padre Island, all 115 miles of it.
I didn't realize it was that long.
It sure is. Like you said, that narrow finger of land, sometimes a couple, sometimes 10 or 12 miles off the coast, goes all the way from here down to the northeast corner of Mexico.
Uh-huh.
That's why it's going to be so hard to find that old Spanish ship. What remains of it.
What are you talking about?
Loaded with Spanish doubloons. A lot of solid gold bullion and heaven knows what else.
You mean you want me down there to hunt for treasure?
Among other things.
Ah, there's a hitch to it. What other things?
Pretty good bait, though, wasn't it? That treasure fish.
What other things, Jackson?
Why don't you come on down here and see?
On expense account.
That's right, on expense account.
Okay, you've asked for it. I'll grab a plane first thing in the morning.
The CBS Radio Network brings you Mandel Kramer and the exciting adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account. America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Kingston Trio sings for 7-Up.
Was you ever in Quebec? Getting thirsty, mighty thirsty, loading timber on the deck. Getting mighty thirsty. Was you ever in New York? Getting thirsty, mighty thirsty, loading all them barrels of pork. Getting mighty thirsty. Fresh up with 7-Up, so clean tasting, fresh clean tasting. Fresh up with 7-Up for a quick refreshing lift, boys.
Yes, no matter where you are or what you're doing, when it's break time, take 10 and reach for sparkling 7-Up. It's always 7-Up time, so fresh up with 7-Up.
Fresh up with 7-Up, so clean tasting, fresh clean tasting. Fresh up with 7-Up for a quick refreshing lift, boys.
Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to the Tri-Western Life.